Shambach.
I'm Evan Onstadt. Weatherford starting to return to normal tonight after a frightening chemical leak sent dozens to the hospital, hundreds forced to evacuate. So this is what the city looked like this morning. We're going to show you here, almost ghost-like, as emergency crews tried to make sure that area was safe. Again, dozens rushed to the hospital, some in critical condition, hundreds more evacuated after that dangerous ammonia leak behind a hotel.
And KOCO's Kylie Thomas joining us live there in Weatherford right now. Kylie, authorities believe this was an accident.
Yeah, late night ammonia leak turned into a mass emergency here in Weatherford. Behind me is that tanker truck. Police believe that a mechanical failure caused this leak. Ammonia filled the air, putting nearby people at the hotel and neighborhood in immediate danger. Toxic fumes filled the air in Weatherford Wednesday night. Video from a hotel guest shows the eerie chemical cloud, which prompted mass evacuations and dozens to be hospitalized.
The fire department started suppressing the vapors with water to try to reduce the cloud. But it expanded into a large neighborhood area, included 3 senior living centers that had to be evacuated along with multiple residents. So we had, at one point, we had approximately 300 to 500 people in a shelter at the university.
Authorities say the hazardous spill came from a tanker truck parked behind the hotel. Police say the driver pulled over to get a room for the night. Hotel guests caught in the chemical cloud are angry, saying the tanker shouldn't have been there at all.
People will be responsible for this because, 9:50 at night and there's a hazardous gas right here in a residential area. Why is it behind a hotel anyways?
Authorities say the tanker's location is being investigated, but say no evidence points to an intentional chemical release.
The hotel is still closed, and we still have some levels in there where we're not being able to allow those folks back in to get their things yet.
They came out in emergency. Some of them came out with no shoes on, hardly any clothes on, so you can imagine getting woke up in the middle of the night, trying to get out in a panic.
Now, authorities have since lifted that shelter-in-place order and now are asking residents to open their windows to ventilate. Weatherford residents and authorities say this is going to be a big cleanup effort here in Weatherford. Reporting live, Kylie Thomas, KOCO 5 News.
Kylie, thank you. And Weatherford officials were first alerted just before 1 a.m. about the harmful hazard. Evacuated residents recalling this scary moment they started to find out about what was going on.
I had just gone to sleep and I heard that my family started calling me, and it seemed like they knew a lot more than I did. And I was like, what is happening? Is this real? I couldn't believe it. And the more that I heard about it, I started to get really panicked. I started to get really scared. And I didn't know what to do. And it's kind of that instinct that pops in, keep your doors closed, stay inside.
Southwestern Oklahoma State University canceled classes for today as a precaution, but they say students can return tomorrow. We are still waiting to hear Weatherford Public Schools' plan on if they plan to return Friday or not. Now, ammonia is primarily used in cleaning supplies, but you can also find it in manufacturing and water treatments.
It's very common, but it's very dangerous if it's not watered down. So let's bring in KOCO's Abigail Ogle back to the studio. Abby learned a new word today, that ammonia being anhydrous.
Evan, anhydrous ammonia is the purest state, the purest form of the chemical. That means it is not diluted down with water. The water content, that's what makes the chemical safe in ammonia, such as your all-purpose household cleaning products you might find in your kitchen. Anhydrous ammonia can be found most commonly in fertilizers. Because it's highly concentrated in chemicals, it requires special handling and storage when it's being transported. Ammonia on its own is colorless. You really can't see it. So when we got this itself, look at this huge plume. I mean, imagine what it felt like breathing this for those people at that hotel. When we saw this video, this begged the question, how does this happen? We spoke to a local professor who broke it down for us.
The fact you can see it means that it's so concentrated, because normally ammonia is colorless, in small concentrations. In a large concentration, it's going to actually refract light in a different way, and that's the only reason you can see it. That is an indication of really high concentration, and it's really dangerous at those kind of concentrations.
Oh, that's Yeah, you certainly can see it there. So we looked into previous incidents involving anhydrous ammonia. According to OSHA, that is the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, a farm supply wholesaler died last year in Indiana because of a leak at their facility. Since 1985, OSHA has investigated 96 incidents across the country involving this gas. Out of those, 16 people died. Again, so far, we know from today, none of the victims rushed to the hospital have passed away. We know many, though, are still critical, but the last update, still no fatalities. Guys, back to you.